Hey friends, welcome back to Variety Next. I'm so glad you're here because today we've got another TV to check out together. We're taking a close look at the Toshiba 50-inch C350 series. Yep, that's the 50C350NU model. And get this, it's a 4K TV with a super tempting price tag, just $229.99. So naturally we're all wondering, can it really be any good at that price? We'll dig into the features, test out the performance, and see if this budget-friendly TV is actually worth your money. I'll break down all the specs, put it through some real-life tests, and help you figure out if this TV should be your next living room upgrade. Oh, and heads up, the deal's only good for another 38 minutes and 3 seconds, so let's jump right in. Hey there, let's jump right in and talk about what really matters when you're picking out a new TV. Yep, the picture quality. I know, if you're shopping on a budget, you want to make sure you're getting the most for your money, especially when it comes to how everything looks on screen. Honestly, the Toshiba C350 series totally caught me off guard, in a good way. I went in with pretty low expectations, but it ended up impressing me way more than I thought it would. You're getting 4K Ultra HD resolution here, which basically means everything looks super crisp, 4 times sharper than regular HD. Whether you're into epic movies or relaxing with a nature doc, that extra detail really pulls you in. The images are sharp, the edges are nice and clear, and honestly, it just makes everything pop. You'll notice the difference right away, from tiny details to those big, sweeping scenes. No matter what you love to watch, movies, binge-worthy shows, or the big game, the detail you get at this price is pretty awesome. It's a TV that really works for all kinds of viewers. Now, just a heads up, this is an LED panel, not an OLED. So you won't get those super deep blacks or crazy contrast, but LED has its own perks, like being nice and bright and more energy efficient. For most folks, the contrast is totally fine. Blacks look deep enough and the whites are bright and clear, so you're still getting a really satisfying picture. The colors? Super vibrant and true to life. I didn't see any weird color issues or banding, which is great if you love watching colorful movies or shows with lots of eye candy. One thing to keep in mind, the best view is straight on. The viewing angles aren't super wide, so if your couch wraps around the room, it might not be perfect for everyone, but for most living rooms, it's not a big deal. All in all, for the price, the Toshiba C350 really nails it on picture quality. If you're looking to upgrade your home setup without spending a fortune, this TV is definitely worth a look. With 4K resolution, awesome colors and solid contrast, it's a fantastic pick for anyone on a budget. Alright friends, let's chat about the sound on the Toshiba C350, because this is where things get a little interesting. Now this TV is all about giving you great value, but like any budget-friendly option, there are a few trade-offs, especially when it comes to audio. The C350 comes with 2 built-in speakers, and honestly, they're totally fine for everyday stuff. Think catching up on the news or watching your favorite talk shows. They do the job. But if you're someone who loves to get lost in movies or crank up the music, you might notice the sound isn't quite as full or immersive as you'd hope. For casual viewing, the sound is perfectly decent. But if you want that movie theater feel or you're a music lover, you'll probably want to add a soundbar or some external speakers. The built-in speakers just don't have that deep, rich sound that really pulls you in. You might notice the bass is a bit on the lighter side and the soundstage isn't super wide. Dialogue comes through clearly, which is great, but those big, booming moments in movies or music might not hit as hard as you'd like. Honestly, it's not bad at all, just a little basic. Toshiba kept things simple here to keep the price nice and low, which is something you'll see with a lot of budget TVs. They focus on giving you a great picture, and sometimes the sound takes a back seat. This is super common for TVs in this price range, so don't worry, it's not a deal breaker. If you're upgrading from an older TV, you might not even notice much of a difference. But if you're used to a fancier setup, the audio might feel like a bit of a downgrade. So, if you really care about your sound, I definitely recommend budgeting for a soundbar. It's a small upgrade that can make a huge difference. Richer bass, clearer voices, and a much more immersive experience. It's a great way to turn your budget-friendly TV into a true home theater you'll love. Alright, let's chat about this whole 4K UHD thing because, honestly, it's pretty awesome. Imagine this, you've got 3,840 by 2,160 pixels squeezed into that 50-inch screen. That's over 8 million pixels all working together to give you a picture that's super sharp and full of detail. To put it simply, that's 4 times the resolution of regular HD, so you can cozy up closer to the screen and still not see any of those annoying little pixels. And here's the cool part. 4K content is popping up everywhere these days. Streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Disney+, they're loaded with 4K shows and movies for you to enjoy. And even some cable providers are starting to roll out 4K broadcasts too. So, picking up a 4K TV like the Toshiba C350, you're setting yourself up for an amazing, future-ready viewing experience for years to come. Alright, let's dive into what really makes this TV the heart of your home. The Toshiba C350 comes loaded with Amazon's Fire TV platform. And honestly, that's a game changer. You get instant access to all your favorite streaming apps. Yep, Netflix is right there. Plus Prime Video, Hulu, Disney+, and so many more. No need to mess with extra streaming sticks or cables. Everything's built right in. And the Fire TV interface, super simple. Even if you're not a tech whiz, you'll feel right at home. You can just talk to your remote to find what you want to watch, or ask Alexa to handle the TV for you, and even control your other smart home gadgets all from your couch. It all just works together, making your movie nights and binge sessions super easy and fun. And here's the cherry on top. Fire TV keeps getting better with new features and apps rolling out all the time, so you're always up to date with the latest and greatest. It's like your entertainment hub just keeps getting smarter. Alright, let's chat about what really lights up this TV, literally. It's all about the LED technology inside. LED stands for light emitting diode, and trust me, it's a super smart and energy-saving way to make your screen shine. With LED TVs, you get those bright, punchy colors and a super slim design, just like you see here with the Toshiba C350. The LED backlighting means you'll have no trouble watching, even if your living room is filled with sunlight. It really keeps things looking crisp and clear. Plus, LEDs are super energy efficient, so you can relax knowing you're saving on your electricity bill and doing a little good for the planet too. And here's a bonus. LED TVs usually last longer than older models, so your Toshiba C350 will be part of your family movie nights for years to come. All in all, LED is a fantastic pick if you want a wallet-friendly TV that's bright, efficient, and built to last. It's a win-win for everyone. Alright friends, let's wrap things up. Is the Toshiba 50-inch C350 series actually worth your hard-earned cash? Let's chat about what makes this TV a standout pick in today's sea of options. Honestly, for the price, it's a steal. The C350 series really gives you a lot for your money, which is awesome if you're trying to stick to a budget but still want something great for movie nights or binge watching your favorite shows. You're getting a crisp 4K UHD picture, so everything you watch, movies, sports, even video games, looks sharp and colorful. The details pop, and it honestly makes your living room feel like a mini theater. And let's talk about convenience. Fire TV is built right in. That means you can jump straight into Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, and more, all with a super easy-to-use interface. No more fumbling around with extra devices or confusing menus, plus it looks great. The C350 has a sleek, modern vibe that fits right in with any decor, and you're getting all this for way less than those fancy high-end models, which is a huge win in my book. Now I'll be real with you, the sound is just okay. The built-in speakers do the job, but if you're a big music or movie buff, you might want to add a soundbar or some external speakers. It's a quick fix and totally worth it for that extra oomph. Also, the viewing angles aren't super wide, so if you're watching from way off to the side, the picture might not look as good. But for most living rooms, it's not a big deal at all. So if you're after a solid TV that won't break the bank, the C350 is definitely worth a look. It's a great mix of performance and price, perfect for anyone who wants a reliable TV without spending a fortune. Sure, it's not packed with every fancy feature out there, but it totally gets the job done. Whether you're a casual viewer or a serious binge watcher, you'll be happy with what it offers. And honestly, for this price, it's tough to beat. You're getting a lot of TV for your money, and that's always something to smile about. So if you're shopping for a new TV and want something that's easy on your wallet, the Toshiba C350 series should definitely be on your list. It's got the right mix of features, performance, and value. For the price, it's a super practical choice, especially if you're looking to upgrade your home entertainment without overspending. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Your support really means the world. If you want to check out the latest deals on the Toshiba C350 or other awesome TVs, just hit the links in the description. We've done the homework so you don't have to. And hey, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a tech review. See you next time.